So welcome back, everyone. We're once again joined by our good friend Chef Bud. So he's making us a fantastic dish for us today. So what are we making today?
How do you know it's fantastic?
Well, I mean, it looks fantastic. See it
Listen,
right here.
we're doing chicken today because I didn't know you were going to be on here with me. But you always complain because you get shrimp, so you get chicken today.
I love shrimp.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I love shrimp and I love chicken.
Okay, this is a great dish. This is a really fun dish because something you can put together pretty quick at home. So it's a chicken that we use this sun-dried tomato vinaigrette on. I like this idea because, I don't know if you know this, Jack, but a lot of people use Italian dressing on their chicken.
Yeah.
Happens a lot. And they use it for a lot of different reasons. I've seen this kind of little hack on this, so we're going to try it. So it's just Kraft sun-dried tomato. We've done the chicken already. You just spread it on one side, let it set for about 10 minutes. I did put some pepper blend on there. McCormick's Pepper Supreme. You can do whatever you want, but you do need to season it up a little bit. Then we're going to use these fresh vegetables. This is blanched asparagus, obviously. Then we're going to put some zucchini in here, some red bell pepper, and some onion. Okay? Then we're going to take our new friend, the vinaigrette. We're going to put it all over in there and stir it up. Now, I'm using the same pan that I put the cooked chicken in. But now listen, I wouldn't necessarily do this in the pan. I would probably do it on my grill at home. But you can do this inside. The best part about this is, I'm going to show you another thing to this in a second. But the best part about this is it cooks pretty fast. And so if you want to do it for supper tonight, you'd be more than with a little salt and pepper. We're going right in the pan, okay? Now, while this is cooking, I want to point out a couple things. Now, one thing you can do with this that we're not doing, as soon as we get off the graphic, I'll show you. But one of the things you can do is you can take, look at that. You can't beat veggies, Jack.
No, I can't.
Okay, so one of the things you can do with this is you can take a pan like this, punch some holes in it, not a lot, but maybe like 6 holes with a knife or whatever. Put your chicken breast after you put the vinaigrette on it, and your veggies in this, and stick this on your grill. If you have a lid on your grill, I suggest shutting it, and it'll cook in there. Smart. Who knew? Anyways, if you want to do that, that's a good thing. I seen John Harris earlier today, and we were visiting about the weather a little bit, and it's hot out, folks. Yeah. So anytime you can do a pan or a dish like this in one pan, or do it where you can get the product done, using less pans, that's always a fun thing. One of the things that I think is really cool about this is if you'll blanch your asparagus like this has been, and then you put it in here with all these other vegetables, they all kind of cook the same. That's the purpose for blanching them. And you could add other seasonal vegetables to this. If you want to add cherry tomatoes, you could squash, you use eggplant, okay? But here's the fun part. With this tomato basil vinaigrette, the tomato basil, sun-dried, tomato, you're getting a kind of Italian feel to it.
Yeah.
And the vinaigrette's going to add a little bit of, it's going to make it a little bit tangy, and that's what you kind of want. But
you can smell it kind of in the air right now.
Yeah.
Cooking.
And the best part about this is people do chicken all the time. I do tons of chicken, and you're always looking for a different way to do it. I think this is a cool way to do it because I think you get a different flavor profile than you do like if you just grill it. I use a lot of Sweet Baby Ray's. They have tons of different flavors, But I'm always looking for something fun with chicken. It's cost effective. Families can use it. Restaurants can use it. But having a different way to do it, I think, is one of the things that make it fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
And also with the veggies, you kind of add a element of freshness to it, and I think that's a big thing too.
Yeah. I'm right now kind of in my I would say chicken phase. I've been eating a lot of chicken as of late, and it's great. It's a very versatile dish.
Yeah, well, and it's fun. It's fun, like you said too. I like chicken, especially moist chicken. And if you can do chicken right, come on. That's why this pan deal, if you do this in your grill, shut the lid. It's going to kind of bake it and use a kind of a convection oven type deal. So it's going to add the heat all the way around. It's going to cook really nicely. I'm just a big grill guy. I like the char on it, so that's why I like to use the grill pan or do it outside. So.
All right. Well, we're going to head to break, and we're going to finish up here, and then we'll see what it looks like.
We'll see how it comes out. Jack's he's not sure yet, but.
And we're back. We're wrapping up this dish with our good friend Chef Bud. So what else have we done since we were in break?
Jack, one thing I really like about you is you always tell them I'm your good friend.
We are. We're good buddies.
We are good buddies.
We've known each other for a long time.
We do a lot of shows together, you and I, these days. Oh, okay, so all I really did was we just went ahead and I like to put a lemon on here. It gives it a nice little fresh pop. But if you take that lemon and kind of squeeze it, you'll get some of that nice grilled lemon juice on the vegetables, and that's always fun. So that's a nice thing. Your veggie or your chicken's cooked up real nicely. Nice little residue that kind of folds off, and I hit it with a little bit of parsley, and you can finish it with a little salt and pepper if you want to. But listen, you can see over here, the chicken cooks up really nicely, and it gives it kind of a glaze with that vinaigrette. Like I said, a lot of people use Italian dressing for this, and I think that's a great one too. But I think it's kind of fun to do something that, sorry that plate's so dirty, folks. I think it's kind of fun to do something different, and if you've never used a vinaigrette like that, it's really fun to give yourself kind of that tangy vegetable flavor with the sun-dried tomatoes, you know, and it kind of does give it an Italian feel. I like this dish. I think it's fun. I think it's kind of a good hack on doing chicken different. There's a lot of things out there these days that people doing the same old thing over and over again. But this with the vegetables, I think, is great. And also, the vegetables don't take that long. The vegetables probably take about maybe 5 minutes, and you get that really nice. It's not crunchy. That's why you want to do the asparagus, blanched asparagus, so that's kind of got a good texture to it. But your vegetables get that nice charred, but kind of crispy, but not soft, mushy, you know.
Yeah.
And I just think it's a lot of fun to do dishes like this in the summertime, because for one thing, it gets you out of doing a whole, like a big meal in your kitchen and heating the place up. But it's got a big meal feel. There's a lot of flavor to it.
Yeah,
so.
It's kind of something that can maybe you're trying to do something later on,
right.
Maybe in the night. Maybe this can hold you over.
Absolutely,
to have something when you're doing the big barbecue later.
Right. And it's also one of those things where it's kind of elegant enough that you can do it for if you're having guests over. Serve it on a big platter. Let people take their vegetables and stuff. That's why I like meals like that. I like past meals where you kind of put everything on one plate and pass it around and let people try it. But I really am a big fan of vegetables this time of year because they're all kind of at their peak season. You got a lot of the bell peppers and the zucchini and stuff like that. And I'm a big fan of that. So.
All right. Well, Bud, we enjoy you having coming in.
I'll see you next Monday here at the table.
There you go.